Rock here at the whiteboard, and I am excited to start off our new season of Transformers unboxing and reviews because I've had this sitting here in the box since Prime Day and I've been itching to open this because this is one of my primes. It is the Transformers Legacy Blitzwing Triple Changer. It is so sweet. I've actually been looking at this since I really started collecting again, which was about 3 months ago or so, and every time I saw this it was like 50 plus, and I was like, oh man, I don't know if I want to pull the trigger. I mean, I could, but I was like, I'm gonna wait. I don't need to have it right now. I'm not that kind of collector. And finally, when Prime Day came around, it was on sale for like $34, and I'm like, kaboom, baby, and I picked it up. So this is awesome. I've liked Blitzwing since Generation 1. I even picked up like a broken Blitzwing just because it was like 99 cents and it was cool and I just wanted to have it. And I'm actually going to show that a little bit later as kind of a comparison, even though it's no comparison to this, because this thing is like awesome. It's a leader class, it's huge, it's awesome. So I'm going to be opening it right now. But first, let's just look at the box. It's got the cool animation on it. I'm pretty sure that's Starscream, Insecticon. Is that one of the Predacons? I'm not sure. Someone can tell me, but that's pretty cool. And then here on the back, it shows you the steps, and it's like, okay, so I'm going to tell you guys right now, if anyone's not seen my videos before, I don't do the live transformations because I'm terrible at it. It's just true. I practice, but it just does not look good on video. I'm fumbling and bumbling, and the video turns into like 50 minutes long of me trying to transform, and nobody wants to see that. And you know what? I admit there are awesome people out there who do awesome transformations, nice and fast, and you can watch it, and that's actually what I'm going to do to learn how to transform this. But I am going to show you what it looks like in each mode, just not going to go through the 32 and the 41 steps for each. But I mean, I'm just looking at it here, the pictures, it's cool and everything like that. But hey, enough of all that, let's get this thing open. Alright, so just right away, it just feels good. Like I mean, it has a decent weight to it. I mean, yeah, it's not that thicker G1 plastic, but I have no problem with like how this feels and looks. The turret, I mean, it feels good when you turn it. Like it doesn't feel like it's too loose, but it's not hard to turn either. And I like the design on it. Got the little front here, so you can see, like when you look underneath, you can already see where the jet comes from down here. Got the wings. I like on the side here. Let me see, so let's go look at the box again. So for the box, it says that you can mount these on here. Alright, so here's how it looks with its armaments on, and I gotta say that's pretty sweet. It actually took me a minute to put these on because the way the instructions looked, I had it all wrong. Again, that's why I don't do it live, because I would just jack it up. And I just like how, I mean, he looks pretty cool when you put all these things in here. I mean, this guy's ready for war. I mean, you can see here, and you can adjust these to aim. These no. I mean, they do go when you turn the turret, so that's cool. So I mean, you're getting blasted. Come on down, Autobot. This is what he says in the movie. All right, so that looks awesome. So yeah, tag mode looks awesome. Let's see about rolling. That popped out. Oh wow, it rolls really well. So I gotta give him that too. So that looks sweet. I mean, I could just have it just sit in tank mode because I don't have another tank. Well, I have the Hiss tank, Megatron, but that's about it. But this is a triple changer. So let's see what it looks like in jet mode. Alright, and here he is in his jet mode. And let me just tell you, I had to play around with this a little bit because there's hinges and stuff. You know, I could tell you that I went around looking, and I went to EM Go, EMGo 316 had some awesome transformation videos, so shout out to him. Actually, I'm going to put that link in the description because that's who I looked at for transformation. So, you know, I don't mind giving props because I am not great at Transformer. I'm like barely G1 level. But I have to say, the way he described it and the way he put it together, that was really sweet. And this looks pretty awesome. I mean, part of it is like, you know, you see underneath like how it is, and it's like, wow, that's a lot of tank, and that looks like, I mean, just imagine the weight that would take. But I think it just looks sweet though. It looks wicked, and I like with the landing gear here, you do get it to stand, so it's not like, you know, it doesn't really roll at this point, but it looks hefty. Like, it still looks like a jet, but it's beefy. And I mean, that's the way I just think to describe it. I mean, you just look at it, like, you can see all the stuff that it's carrying, but it still has that jet look, and it just looks like almost like it's a transport carrier. And it's like, am I a little off here? I think I may not have this completely tight, but I'll work on that. But I mean, yeah, this, yeah, I did have this not that fully locked. I think back here it's a little bit loose. But yeah, the Decepticon symbols on it. I love the color scheme. You can adjust like the wings a little bit. I'm pretty sure that same thing works here. You can mount the weapons here on the side. Yep. And I don't think that you can do the missiles the way this is designed, but you can do the little gun, so you can do that and have that looking cool like that. So I have to say, again, one of the things I loved about this Transformer is that it looks good in both modes. I like the cockpit. Can't open this one, but still it looks sweet. I like the chrome-ish silver nose cone. I like the accents here. It's all plastic, but still looks really cool. I do like just the design that you have. I don't know, something with the if someone just told me purple, brown, and yellow, I would not think that would be like cool looking colors, but it works. I mean, it works for me, and I think it looks sweet. And you know, again, maybe some people on the other side, it kind of looks like a little bit too much on the bottom, but I don't know. I actually like the idea that it could fire the cannon, even though I guess it could hit this, but I mean, you'd be able to put away, yeah, see, you can move and put away the landing gear, and then basically when you're flying it, he's like, yo, brah! Like, could you imagine shooting a tank? Like, what would that do to you as a plane, like you fire that? But yeah, alright, so as I said, I love the tank mode. The jet mode also looks sweet. So I guess last but not least is, let's see what it looks like in robot mode. Alright, and here he is in his robot mode, and I have to say, it looks pretty sweet. It actually, looking at the video, it really was not as difficult, but I mean, thank goodness for other collectors and reviewers who are able to walk me through this, because it's much easier than following the instructions. At least for me, I'm a visual type person. But just look at this here. You can see like the backpack and all that. That's where the majority of like his stuff comes from, but I don't think it really affects the figure too much. As far as like articulation, you can play around a little bit with the feet, but this is part of the transformation, so really it kind of sits there along here with the wing panel. You can, if you wanted to do out or something like that, but there isn't really, I guess, what you would say in a traditional anchor rocker or anything like that. As far as the knees, it's your kind of basic bend forward on it. Not really much more than that. You can like do a split, things like that, and you can also like rotate. You can't rotate like around the knee, but you can rotate around what would be, I guess, the thigh area, so that's cool. You can also rotate at the waist. You can do like basically a 360, so that's sweet. As far as the fists, you can rotate those all the way around as well. You can't do anything as far as like opening the hands or anything like that, but that's fine. Same thing, elbows, you can do up and down, you can go kind of back. You can also rotate right around the shoulders. The shoulders themselves though, like, they don't do anything. You're kind of like locked here because you can see like here. So you can move this all around, but this you're kind of locked in. You can kind of like move it a little up, but that's part of the transformation. So that's not really here or there. So, but these panels are like kind of supposed to be down. See how it looks better like that? So that kind of limits like what you do. You can move this panel around to get like a better example. But so for the most part, this is the kind of rotation that you would get as far as being able to pose it. And then the head doesn't go all the way around, but each side can go far. And it can, you know, look up, it can look kind of down, not really, but look, it does have kind of like an angle, so it is kind of down. You can play around with the wings on the back. You can bend these back, or you can leave that as is. So I just think that's sweet. Let's take a look at it with its weapons. Here's a little spin view showing him with his weapons. Now what's cool about this is that not only can you put the gun in his hand, as you can see as it comes around here, and his sword, but you can also mount it on the side as well. So you can either, if you have like another weapon that fits in there, you can put it in there so that he can hold two weapons and then still have the guns connected at this spot here on the side. So I think that that is an awesome way to come up with different ways to just have him, you know, decked out, because I mean, considering the fact that he's a jet and a tank and has all those missiles and stuff, it's just a crazy combination. But there is more to that than just these weapons. I'm going to show you that right now. So you can see here now with all of his weapons on, they mount on his hands, and then now he's just decked out. I mean, dude is ready for war. And you can put the little guns here on top, so you have even more firepower. I mean, just look at that. That is just awesome. This guy is sweet. It was everything that I wanted in this character, and I'm really happy to have it because it's really sweet. It looks awesome in every mode. You know, sometimes you have something that looks better in robot, it looks better in car, but you know, in vehicle mode, but in this one I like all of it. So I give this one my ultra seal of approval, because not only was it a great discount, but it's off one of the items off of the list that I've had, you know, up there with Blaster, the Dinobots, Soundwave, and it's just, and Insecticons. So yeah, this is really awesome. But thanks for watching this video. If you like what you've seen, and we have a lot more coming up, so give us a like, a sub, a share, all that stuff would be much appreciated, because we're doing videos 5 days a week. So we're going to be bringing you a lot more. And Transformer reviews are always on Tuesday. So for those of you who really love Transformers, I have a ton. Go check out my channel trailer. I have a lot of unboxing and reviews to do. So there's going to be many weeks of new Transformers videos. But until next time, remember our motto here at the Percent Off Collector: no discount, no deal. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.